if you're going to use resistance, you want a light resistance. It's not going to slow you down too much because speed is important, and you don't want it to interfere with the mechanics of the punch either. So if you're like really tense and having to drive up, probably not going to help with your punching. So do 1 or 2 sets of 10 where you're really emphasising the opposite hip. So if I'm jabbing, drive back on the opposite side, cross, drive back on the opposite side, so that's my emphasis. Really get like a stretch here. I'll do the other lead, again emphasising the kind of counter rotation of your hips. The next round, focus on staying relaxed and kind of snapping out from the elbows. So it's try and stay relaxed, just snap out from the elbows, and then either hit pads at the bag or just do it without anything, just so you can transfer that to when you're not actually carrying a weight, make it a bit more functional. Other thing is bands. The good thing about bands, you've got like progressive resistance, so the further they're stretched, the more elastic resistance you get, which resembles what you want to do with power movements generally. So you want to stay relaxed at the start, then drive through the target. So I do some band punches, but also you want to do the reverse pulls with it as well. So if I'm throwing a right cross, pull with the band to get used to initiating the punch, that kind of counter movement of the hip. And the other thing would be medicine ball slams and medicine ball wall passes. If I had a landmine, with a barbell fixed into a pivot in the floor, that with a bit of weight and a band is good, because you're keeping the technique, the kinetic chain, and with the band you've got that progressive resistance as well. Yeah, I couldn't do the medicine ball stuff properly because everyone's still asleep in the house. Other thing I would say, upper body mobility is massive as well, because you want to be rotating and nice and relaxed, so shoulders and hips. So you got that little stretch, your lower back and your hips there. You want to stretch dynamically to get mobile rather than flexible. And yeah, with bench press, I wouldn't do barbell bench press. I do mainly unilateral one arm stuff, banded stuff, and plyometrics. There is some research that powerlifters from doing heavy bench get stiff around the shoulders, but you want to keep that mobility in your shoulder if you can. It's been one of my problems. My mobility is pretty poor.